basically, like, sometimes when she was coming over, which I didn't really want her to come over because I was an absolute mess, right? But sometimes when she was coming over, I would have been in bed for ages, couldn't get myself up, and because I was trying to like make her not see me and like how I am, I want her to see who I've always been. It was like as soon as I knew she was on her way or close to me, I would jump up quickly, sort myself out, get in the bath, and do you know what I'm saying? So act like I was having a normal day, even though I wasn't. And I'd make stuff up. I'd be like, yeah, I've done this today, done that today. I hadn't done anything. I was in bed all day. Do you know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, that's like depression, isn't it? When you just mask it.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell people you're okay when you're not, yeah. I mean, I'm okay. I really am okay. But, you know, but people do that, yeah.
Yeah, man. There was loads, man, but I never wish that on anybody.
Yeah, sad, man. Yeah, different types of depression, isn't it?
Yeah. Crazy.
It's hard just to snap out of, you know what I mean?
What kind of things do you do to cope?
Oh, I've got a warning for smoking. What? I'm not even smoking. I'm on TikTok most of the time, innit?
See, hey, look, that's crazy. Do you know what the warning says? I'm reading it. At the bottom, it says reason, consumption of excessive amounts of alcohol.
Oh.
Angie, that is crazy. When TikTok knows it,
This is true.
it's a problem.
Yeah.
But go on, what kind of stuff do you do to get out of it?
I don't snap out of it.
Like just to kind of cure it, or
Probably alcohol.
anything else though?
Not really, no.
Do you go outside much?
Yeah, I do go out.
No,
I
no,
go to get
like, do you
shops.
go out a lot, or-
Shops. I went to those riots.
Oh, I think I seen a clip of that. I didn't see
Yeah, I
it.
went to those riots. I go out. I've no issue going out. I don't have problems with anxiety going mixing with people.
Did you you went with someone, didn't you?
No, I went on my own.
Oh, why did I think
I
you
met Tony there. I met Tony. Tony's on the set, but I met him there. I met a few people on there from here, actually.
Where was it?
London.
In like central London?
Yeah, central London, because I live 20 minutes away, innit?
Oh, okay. Nice. So when you go out, yeah? So think about when you're indoors and you're feeling all depressed and dark and whatever, yeah? When you go out, do you feel different?
I don't think about it, no, yeah.
You see what I'm saying? That's why I always tell people to do things, bro. Like,
Yeah.
so for example, in that time when I was dealing with a lot of things, but when I was playing video games, listen, playing video games when you're going through depression is not good. You're just suppressing the problem, and you're just getting it's a dopamine addiction, isn't it? Like when you're playing a computer game, you're getting excitement, enjoyment out of something that's not really doing anything for you. But doing something was making me not think about the problems. Do you get what I'm saying? So
Yeah, I do notice when I'm doing things, I don't think of alcohol. I just do what I have to do, you know what I mean?
100%. Think about when you're on a phone call with anybody, like a friend or something, whatever. Let's say you was thinking about, I'm not saying it's financial, but let's say it was to do with bills. 1 second. Let's say it was to do with bills. When you're on this phone call with your friends talking about happy things, you're not worried about your bills. That's not even in your mind. Or when you're, I don't know, anything. Thank you, guys.
That's actually funny. When you're going through your hard time, but do you just feel sometimes you just don't care?
What back then?
Yeah, you lose caring about life, innit?
Yeah. I didn't really care much. I didn't really care about myself or anyone, really.
Yeah,
I didn't.
you lose care of yourself, innit? Hygiene, everything.
No, massively. And listen, I've always been a clean person forever, but like I said, I was just living in.
People take the mick that I didn't have a shower, and that's fine because I've got thick skin. I don't give a shit what people say. You know, oh my God, she's not showered, she's disgusting, she's dirty, you know, and all this kind of thing. But that is mental health, because I honestly, Hustle, I get up and I can't be arsed. I don't want to get in that shower.
Mm-hmm.
I really just want to lay there, and I just go on TikTok. I just don't want to do anything.
Can I ask you why though? What makes you?
Depression. I just don't want to get up and do that. I just want to get up and put something else on top on, and that's it.
All right. So let's say, so I'm a visitor to your house. I'm coming to your house today. Would you get up and wash and everything though?
If you were coming to my house, yeah, I would.
See, that's similar to like what I felt. Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Um,
But does that make sense to you?
it does. It only because if I hadn't been through it, I would say no. I'd be like, you need to wash. But I get it. I'm sitting there. Do you get me? So
It's like you got the shower there. You need to get up and get out of that bed and have a shower. But I just feel like I just go on TikTok and put a top on and then a top on, put head, put some trousers on. And I go on TikTok. I don't want it. I don't care.
do you know what it is? Obviously, mine was in silence, right? In private. Yours is in public. There's a lot of people that are seeing it, and I think that's where it comes from. For me, I couldn't personally come on live without sorting myself out because I still feel like I'm with other people. But I do get it.
Yeah, but it is mental health. It really is because a lot of times I don't want to get up and I don't want to get out of bed.
Yeah. I hear it, man. Are you seeing anyone? Are you talking to anyone? Or like, I don't mean like that. I mean like therapy wise.
No. I don't think they can help me, to be honest.
Why do you think that?
Because I've had help. They have helped me before, and it didn't help. You know.
Do you know what it is though? Like, so I think some people go in with the mindset of this person is supposed to help me, supposed to take away my problems, but the actual thing of it is you're just supposed to talk and get it off your chest and get things out. And talking is probably.
Are they going to change my life? They're going to bring my father back? 100% not. They're not.
No, so but talking is probably the biggest suppressor because you're getting out your thoughts and feelings that stay inside you. And listen, imagine the thoughts of whatever you're feeling about your father, right? Imagine these are just living inside you, beating you up from the inside. When you're talking, your mouth is open, you're letting those thoughts out. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Think of it like that. Trust me. Talking is.
Thank you, Hustle. I appreciate it.
No, 100%. Listen, and yeah. When like probably 4 years ago, so 3 years ago I went through that. 4 years ago, if I was to have this conversation with you, I probably wouldn't be as empathetic because I don't understand it. I was always the person that was like, mental health, like get over that. Like, come on, man, you got to be stronger. It doesn't exist. Like, people are just, you need to be stronger. Like, I was that kind of guy, right? And then you go through it and you realize, fuck me, bro. I'll never say that shit again. So if somebody comes to me and they're going through it, I'll definitely talk to them, innit?
I'll tell you what me is. I don't sleep. I have sleep apnea, so I don't sleep. I eat a lot. I don't not eat. I eat a lot. You know what I mean? But I don't sleep. I'm always on TikTok. I don't leave my bedroom. And when I leave my bedroom, let's go to the shops. To get some food in. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do anything. Do you know what I mean? I really do suffer with severe depression. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Listen, sometimes you just have to get up and do it. How long do you think you've been going through it for?
For quite a few years, yeah.
Really? Do you know what sparked it or no?
My father's death, yeah.
What was that, 3 years ago when the drinking started or no?
No, my dad died in 2012.
2012, wow, yeah.
All of a sudden, I just woke up one that day. I tried to unalive myself. My friend came in, walked in when I was doing it, and that's when I was under the mental health team, the mental health crisis team. Mm-hmm. And so I was under them for a while, and I'm still under them in some ways, but I haven't contacted them. Do you know what I mean?
What do you mean by some ways? Like they?
I don't know. I think I am still under. I don't know. My doctor calls me to go and make an appointment, but I just ignore the phone calls. Don't bother. Don't go in.
Why though? You think it doesn't help you much?
No.
Yeah, but all right. So anytime you have been there, yeah, when you've left your time with them, how do you feel? Like, do you feel relief?
No, I just feel just worthless.
When you leave that?
Mm-hmm.
Really? I don't really know. I can't really. I've never been through that, so I can't really speak on it. I don't really know what they do when you're with them. Yeah. But listen, it's good to talk, man. Like, you need to talk to people.
Yeah.
I'd
You
say,
know how I feel? I just feel that, when my dad died, I wish it happened to myself, you know what I mean?
no, I get that.
I don't understand why my dad went, and suffered. I wish that I went through that, you know what I mean?
Do you believe? Do you believe that like life is kind of like written for you?
Oh, I hope not. I don't think so. Do you believe that?
I don't, sometimes I do, yeah. So I'm supposed to religiously, but sometimes I've got like my own way of thinking, and then sometimes I'm just like,
Yeah.
probably.
I'd hate to think that because then my dad suffered in a really bad way, so why would is that be written for him?
Yeah.
And if that's the case, then I don't want to believe in God. You know what I mean?
I hear you.
But
Do you have a faith or no?
I'm a Christian, but I just believe in what I believe in. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't practice?
No. Do you?
Not really, not as much as I'd like to.
What religion are you, though?
Muslim.
Are you a Muslim?
Only for a year though. I reverted last year.
How come? Okay, how come you converted? No, I'm interested to know to what made you convert.
Do you know what it is? Do you know when I feel like I've said this story over and over again? Basically, it's just I've never been someone that's religious at all ever, and then it was something I was eager to do in it, and then my whole life I've been around different people. I've been around Muslims, well, really only Muslims and Christians, not really many other faiths. Yeah. And I actually looked into Christianity before, and I went to a church with my friend and stuff, and a few times, and it didn't really feel like it was for me in it, and I didn't really agree with some things. I don't remember really right now what I didn't agree with at the time, but I didn't agree with some things, and then I just agreed with a lot of the faith of Islam, and
What did you agree with the Christianity? It's very similar to Islam.
Say it again, sir.
Christianity is very similar to Islam.
No, they're very similar. Yeah, very similar.
I have a lot of respect for the Muslim religion. Because like I said, I've dated a few Muslims. I have a lot of respect for that religion.
Yeah, I think, to be honest, I think we should all have respect for everyone's religion.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't judge anyone in it. Like, but some people.
Do you have children, Hustle?
Say it again.
Do you have children?
Yeah, I've got a daughter.
Is your daughter Muslim?
I guess. Well, no, because she wasn't born. So if she was born whilst I was Muslim, yes, but I reverted, and she was 4 when I reverted. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that if someone can correct me, but I'm pretty sure if I have a child now, that child is supposed to be Muslim. I'm pretty certain.
No, you'd have to, make that child Muslim, right?
With Shahada, that's what I think, but I don't know.
I don't know what you do, but to convert, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, I don't know. I've heard like a lot of different things from different people all the time. So.
Yeah, no, it wouldn't be Muslim instantly. I think you have to convert your child to Islam.
No, people are telling me.
I don't know what they have to do though.
No, people are actually telling me, yeah.
What's that?
That yeah, your child would be born Muslim.
Yeah, I don't agree with that. No. I know people saying that on my life, but I don't agree with that at all.
Yeah.
You can still practice it. Do you practice Islam then? And do you pray 5 times a day?
No. So here's the thing, yeah. When I did it, so basically last year I did Ramadan, so I did the whole 30 days of fasting, right?
Yeah.
And at the end of it, the plan was to become Muslim, but then I wasn't 100% convinced, but then a lot of people were saying to me, yo, basically, like tomorrow's never promised, right? And I wanted to make sure that if I passed at any point, I passed as a Muslim. So I just did it. It didn't mean I was completely ready. So you see, we call them the haram police. or the Muslim police, which is like people in comments that like to troll you. Oh, you're Muslim, you shouldn't be doing that. You're Muslim, you shouldn't be doing this. And it's like, bro, at the end of the day, forget what religion you think I am or aren't. I'm still a human being, bro. And
That's a question. How do you revert to Islam? What do you have to go? What do you have to do?
So you go to the mosque, you speak to the imam, and then he reads you basically teachings. He reads you like I forgot what you called it, but he reads you something, and you basically go along with him.
And that's female and male.
I think it's different for females. Actually, I don't know. I've heard it's different for females, but I could be wrong. Someone might know.
That's really interesting.
Oh, apparently you can do it anywhere, not just at a mosque. I did it at a mosque, though.
You can do what do you mean you can do it anywhere?
I don't know. That's what my friend's telling me.
I'm so confused. So, say I want to convert to Islam, what would I need to do? I mean, I'm happy the way I am. I'm just saying as an example, what would I do?
Same
for both.
Oh, yeah. Apparently it's the same. Yeah, you have to have witnesses. So basically, you have to have two witnesses. When I went to the mosque, I was supposed to go with my two friends, but they couldn't do it on that day. And I wanted to make sure it was done that day in particular. And they couldn't come with me. So I just went to the mosque anyway, and they provided me with just two witnesses from the mosque, so two other Muslims that were there.
Right, okay. Yeah, but if you don't pray 5 days a week and stick to the Quran, which is what you need to do, you're not Muslim.
Yeah, so technically you're not in the fold of Islam. You're correct.
I don't think you are a Muslim unless you go by the Quran.
No, you're actually correct. You're not technically in the fold.
My ex was Muslim. Well, my ex was Muslim.
100%, but that doesn't take it away from what I am and what I set out to be. You get me? It's just I'm not perfect, and I haven't completely done that yet.
God, I'm drunk, guys. I mean, I say the Quran. There you go. Yeah.
But you're actually correct, though. That's actually not.
Are women forced to wear their scarves over their head? No, they're not.
Not forced, but you
in other countries it might be different. I'm not going to talk on other countries, but in this country, no.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm aware. But, listen, every marriage is different. You might marry someone that expects you to wear it, right? Mm-hmm. Do you get what I'm saying? But that's nothing to do with that religion. That's just your husband wanting you to wear the headscarf. Yeah. We've got a mosque down the road.
Have you?
Yeah, I have a lot of respect for Islam.
Have you ever visited the mosque?
I have, yes.
Really? How did you find it?
I thought it was beautiful. We had to take our shoes off, wash our feet. Before we entered. We went to. My dad took me, and I'm going back. I've been to the mosque since, but the mosque my dad took me to was beautiful. It was amazing. It was huge.
Really?
And we had to wash our feet, wash our feet and all this, take our shoes off, wash our feet. And we just watched. We couldn't join in because it was the men praying.
Mm-hmm. Where was it?
I think it was in central London.
Is it the big one next to Baker Street?
It might be, yeah, but I'm going back a bit. I've gone to a mosque since, but at that time, that my father took me, that's in before 2012.
That one there, that's where I became Muslim.
Oh, really? It could have been Regent's Park. Yeah, it could have been that one, but it was huge.
That's the one I'm talking about. Yeah, massive.
Yeah, it was a lovely building. It was very clean and all these tiles. It was amazing. Mm-hmm. But my dad took me there. Yeah, my dad was always into religion and culture and and he wanted me as a child because I was a child at that time because it was before 2012. To experience other cultures and religion.
Nice. Have you travelled a lot?
Yeah. I've travelled a bit.
Yeah. Where's the best?
Hawaii. It was amazing. Hawaii.
Really?
Expensive, but amazing.
Yeah.
Where have you gone?
How old were you when you went to Hawaii?
Oh my God, it was years ago. Have you travelled?
All over the place, man. I always tell people.
Where's your favourite place?
So I always tell people I don't know which is my favorite between Mexico and Bali.
Mexico, really? Bali. That's a Muslim country, Bali.
Indonesia, yeah.
And
Bali's
really nice.
looking beautiful.
I
Man.
stopped in Bali, yeah.
Did you?
I only stopped because I was going home to my New Zealand. I think it was Bali.
Oh yeah, because it's next to you guys. I forgot. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah, Bali. What did you think of Bali?
Oh mate, so beautiful, man. I had the best time there. At the time,
Very clean, isn't it?
Say
Very
it again?
clean.
What did you say? Sorry.
Very clean.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, so basically, there's an area called Kuta. That place wasn't very clean, but in general, everywhere else clean and beautiful, man.
Yeah.
It was at the time my girlfriend. I took her to.
I can't believe you said Bali because that's where I stopped.
It was at the time my girlfriend. I took her there for her birthday, and we spent about 10 days. I think there. It was fucking amazing.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I could be thinking of Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi, yeah. I might have been Abu Dhabi. I think I stopped in Indonesia and Abu Dhabi. I don't think I've gone to Bali. Abu Dhabi and Indonesia, I think we stopped at. Sorry, I do apologise.
Well,
Abu Dhabi is amazing.
Bali is in Indonesia, though.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I did stop in Indonesia. Oh.
Or maybe you did stop there. Yeah.
Oh, really? Because both places was amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I was a little bit scared at one of the places. I can't remember which one it was because I saw this guy with a big, machine, you know what?
Yeah.
You know, like you see in the films.
100%.
So I was a little bit nervous about that. I can't remember if it was Indonesia or Abu Dhabi, but it was one of those.
Yeah. Yeah. So, well, I had to stop when I was flying from here to Bali. I had to stop at Qatar, which is not far from Abu Dhabi. It's Middle East, isn't it?
It's another battle. Oh, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
I've been to Dubai as well. I went there.
You know where I would love to go, but I'm a bit scared to go is Egypt.
I was saying the same the other day, actually. Why?
I don't know if it's a safe country to be traveling to.
That's what I heard as well, and I was saying that to some people, but people are like, no, it's safe, it's cool, it's a nice place. But I don't know. I've always heard mixed things.
Yeah, I don't think it's completely safe.
Egypt is brilliant.
You've got to be cautious, I think, about Egypt. But I'd love to go to Egypt.
Yeah.
And that's somewhere my dad was going to take me. You know what I mean? But then obviously, you know what happened.
Is that like a reason why you want to visit?
Yeah, yeah. My dad always wanted to take me to Egypt.
Yeah. Is there things? Do you know what? Yeah, thinking about that. Is there things that you
Sorry, carry on. What's that?
What the fuck was that?
Can I ask you a question? Right, I had this big row with a woman on here, right?
Yeah.
She's from South Africa, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, and my dad, right? Growing up, right, never wanted to take me to South Africa because of the racism. He didn't want me to be subjected to racism,
Mm-hmm.
right? So we never went, right? He always said to me it was in their genes. Do you believe that?
What, that racism is in people's genes?
Yeah, and the white South Africans.
Say it again.
And the white South Africans.
In the white South Africans.
Yeah. Do you think the racism exists in their genes, like it's genetic?
No. It's not genetic, but I don't think it's. I don't really know much about the racism in South Africa, to be honest. But no, definitely not. Nothing negative is genetic. No way.
See, I had a woman on here that was from South Africa that agreed with my father and myself and said it was genetic.
Mm-hmm. Why do you think that?
Because there has been a lot of racism in the past in South Africa, and I think with South Africans, you have a child, you pass those views onto your children.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
As a white, if you're a white South African, I think many white South Africans are racist.
Mm-hmm. But do you know what it is? It's also what you're taught, right? And your surroundings too. So surroundings are teachings, right? Like if I go outside now and all of my neighbors are stealing from the shop, then I think it's okay to steal from the shop, right? Like it's a.
But what I'm saying is because racism existed, it's quite bad in South Africa, right? Mm-hmm. I had this woman on here. It was Prince Brett's mother, actually, to say to me, South Africa is not a racist country. Hello. How can you say that, or wasn't a racist country? How can she sit there as a South African and say South Africa was not a racist country?
Well,
Of
do you know
course it
what it is?
was.
Because I think when you say that, yeah, I think when people make I think when you say something like that, that interprets that every single person there is racist, right, or is a particular way. And I think if this person's not that way inclined, she's going to feel offended. That hold on, I'm from this place and I'm not. So how can you say this place is racist? So I do get it, and I don't think you can ever say like one particular place is racist because in some senses, you could say England is right, but there's a lot of people of different nationalities that live here and different cultures. So you also can never say that.
I just feel if South Africa could go back to how it was, it would.
Possibly, I don't
I
know
don't care
much
what
about
anyone
South Africa.
says. I do think it's in the genes. I really do. I think it is passed down, and I'll never visit South Africa for that reason.
Really, I don't know. I've heard. I don't know. I didn't know much about the racism, but I've just heard there's a lot of violence in South Africa. I know that much. Yeah.
You know what? In South Africa, there's a lot of violence towards the black community.
In South
A lot
Africa.
of violence, and you know why?
Why?
Because they were suffering with poverty.
Who
Where
the black people?
there's poverty, there's violence, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, and that's because the white people in South Africa took their land,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a fact.
Really? See, I don't know much about that at all.
Yeah, I said that to my ex once, and he's African, right? I thought he was Asian. You know the guy I was telling you about? He's African. And he went mad that I said that about the violence happening among the black community. But I meant as in because they were suffering with poverty. Wherever there's poverty, you're going to get violence. You're going to get, thieves. You're going to get all of that. People stealing food, for God's sake, food to eat.
Mm-hmm.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah, but for me, that's like so obviously you're saying like it's predominantly the black people there, right? But in general, that's more like I forgot the word I'm looking for, but that's not like a race thing. That's like I don't know the word I'm looking for, but it's more to do with like what am I trying to say, Angie? Like level. I don't know. Do you know what I'm
I
saying?
know what you're trying to say.
It's like class. Sorry, class.
Class, yeah. Yeah, but I don't care what anyone says. I'll never visit South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because the fact that they have a history of racism in South Africa, and I don't care what anyone says, I do believe it still exists.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, possibly. Do you know what it is? But you could say that about a lot of other places as well.
Hmm.
You could, man. Wait, what's this?
She's right what she's saying. Thank you. I'm right. Thank you. Big up.
Yeah, there's a few people saying that you're right about all of that.
Yeah, South Africa was very, very racist.
Mm-hmm.
You had you had black toilets, white toilets, black schools, white schools.
Is it?
Huh?
Is that true?
Of course it is.
What?
Yes.
So there's toilets only black people could use and toilets only white people could use?
If you was a black child, you could never ever use a white toilet. No.
That's mental.
If there was a school, yeah, you could never go to a white school if you was a black child. Never.
Apparently so did America.
Same in America. Okay. Yeah, but South Africa was terrible. If you on a bus, if you had a maid, they had to sit at the back. They had to sit, I think, at the back of the bus. Mm-hmm. If they were black, you had to sit at the back because of your colour of your skin.
Madness. Yeah, I know that's the same in America as well.
Yeah, honestly, they had to sit at the back of the bus.
People are saying
A black maid could never use, if they were a maid for a white family, could never use the same toilet. They used to have like little quarters. I don't know what they called it.
That's mad. People are saying that ended a long time ago, though.
It did. It ended a long time ago.
Mm. Do you know what it is? I think holding on to a lot of history though, it keeps problems alive. That's what I do think.
Yeah.
It's grudges, isn't it? It's the same as if
But
you.
I do believe, Hustle, that even today there's a lot of white South African that would straight away go back to how it used to be. I
Really,
do believe it's in their genes.
really.
I mean, my friend was from I say my friend, it's my family's, my dad's friend. She, I grew up with her. Grew up with her. She was a black African. And she married a white Australian guy. She had to leave that country. She couldn't stay married to him there. She had to leave the country, And
Madness.
she said it was, she used to say how bad it was in South Africa.
You know what it is? I don't know much about South Africa or even met many people, but the ones that I've met, they've all been like proper nice, and definitely accepting. So I don't really know. But again, those individuals that I would.
Well, there's individuals probably have a degree of racism in them.
Well, obviously, also those individuals that I've met are obviously a bit more open-minded, and they're traveling, hence why they're in England, and obviously they're probably different type of people. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, and I get it. It's changed, guys. I get it. It's changed. I'm just saying, when I was growing up, it's not something my family wanted to subject me to. Okay, that was it.
Yeah.
Because you subject yourself to that, you think it's normal, right?
100%. Yeah. Anything in life. If you, yeah.
Yeah, my father was amazing. He was against all that kind of shit. You know what I mean?
What did your father do? Because do you know what it is? Yeah, you speak about him a lot. You must be like.
It was amazing. Yeah, he was one of those. Doesn't matter what religion you are, what color you are. It doesn't matter. If you're happy, I'm happy. That's my father.
What did he do with himself?
He was a property developer, and he was a black cab driver, and then he became a property developer. So he developed property.
He's from England, isn't he?
Yeah.
Ah, okay, yeah. So he did the knowledge for the black cabs.
Yeah, and I tell you, he did not like racism.
Yeah.
He was so against anything like that, or men raising their hands to a woman. He was very much against it. He was a good man, very good man.
Madness. When 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 he passed, was it a full like functioning family? Your mom, your dad, and you as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, sad man.
Yeah, he suffered, man. And it's sad, but he was a good person. He really was. He always wanted me as when I was a child. Doesn't matter what color skin it is, racism. He used to talk about culture and history and all that kind of thing. And he didn't want to go to South Africa because of racism. He didn't want to subject us to that. Do you know what I mean? To think that was normal, because that was not normal. He'd pull people up on racism, and if a man raises his hand to a female and all that kind of thing. That's what my dad was about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He was a good person. He really was.
Just normal morals, right?
He didn't give up religion. You respect it. He had he loved every religion.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And he respected every religion.
Yeah. Was he religious? He was Christian, was he?
No, he wasn't religious. He was a Christian, but he wasn't religious. He respected every religion.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No, as me growing up, it doesn't matter what religion that person was, what color he was. It doesn't matter. Everyone's the same.
Yeah. 100%.
And I say that because, it does exist quite a lot in this country. You know what I mean? Racism and all this shit.
Yeah. Madness.
And that's why I said what I said to that South African woman. I don't know if you know that. I went on to Prince Brat's mother. They came on and had a lot to say about me.
No, so I haven't seen anything today. I've heard little bits. I went into it was your live, sorry, today. I went in there twice, and I was listening to Luke the Judge quickly, but I left, man. I wasn't really interested, and I was doing a few things, but I don't really know what's going on.
No, yeah. So that's how it all started with, I think, Prince Brat's mother came into the live and had a lot to say about me. Do you know what I mean? I was called a racist. She was like, oh, I'm from South Africa doesn't mean I'm racist. I don't give a fuck, man. You're from South Africa, that's it. You know what I mean? I was trolling, man. I was just having a laugh anyway. And then that's how it all started.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. We bleed the same, man, for fuck's sake.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So what
I'm
are
glad you
you?
opened up to me though tonight, Hustle.
No, absolutely, man. 100%. Listen, listen. I come on here, I have a laugh. Sometimes I wind people up, but look, I'm just a normal person, man. I just try and make people laugh sometimes, and that's it. But do you know what it is? If someone talks to me and they're going through like something, and you've actually said it to me, I'm gonna talk to you normally, innit? Like you're a human being. I'm not gonna have a laugh and try and take the piss. But what people do on here, people are opportunistic. So people will see you in certain states or say certain things, and they'll try and like poke as much as they can. And don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'll have a laugh, and I might even do that myself. But when you're now telling me you've got serious mental health problems, I'm gonna give you
Oh
time.
no, don't worry about me. Listen, I have mental health. You have mental health, right?
Yeah, 100%. But if I'm not in a dark spot right now and I can give some light to somebody else, why not?
Yeah. What do you think of Pearl?
Um, I don't really have no thoughts of her. She's all right. Listen, I don't. Let me tell you something.
Honestly, she's not racist. Please believe me. I've spoken to Pearl offline.
You know what it is? I don't. I think everyone takes everything I do and say on here very serious, but I don't really. I don't have a problem with no one.
Trolling.
There's one person I have a problem with on here, and that's it.
Who? Who's that?
Just that waste man. You know who it is.
No, I don't.
Yeah, just some geezer.
Oh, okay. Is that AR?
Yeah, that geezer.
Oh, for God's sake. I like AR.
No, I hear you. Everyone's entitled to like who they want, but anybody else, I don't have an actual issue with. I don't really care.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I'm glad because I was going to say Pearl isn't a racist. I do speak to her off live. And honestly, get to know her. She's a nice person. She really is.
Yeah, but
Well, I'm going to come off now then.
yeah, go on, get some rest.
All right. I'm glad we had this conversation.
100%, man. Listen, drink some water, go to bed, and get your head down and wake up. It's a
See
new
you later,
day.
Hassel.
See you later.
Bye. Can you kick me? How to get out? I'll come out.